going to kick it off talking about Lumen's new CEO, who I think brings some serious chops. And those chops are much needed as, we are seeing an industry of telcos trying to transition to techcos. So, what's the news? So, Lumen Technologies announced the hiring of Kate Johnson as CEO, and she'll be taking over from Jeff Storey in mid November of this year. Jeff has had an incredibly long career. He has been a 40-year career, and he's been serving as the Lumen CEO for the last 9 years. So, why do I say that Kate Johnson brings serious chops? Well, let's step back and look a little bit at her background. She comes from Microsoft most recently, where she served as the president of Microsoft US from 2017 to 2021. And there she was charged with the growth of solutions, services, and support revenue. And she led a team of about 10,000. Prior to that, she did a stint at GE, focusing on software and service solutions. She also worked as a global VP of strategic accounts for Red Hat, and she was Oracle's senior vice president of its North American technology and government consulting business. So, all in, and especially in the last decade, Kate Johnson's focus has been on growth. And that's exactly what Lumen needs in this next phase of growth and transition for the company. And as I said at the beginning of this segment, Lumen isn't the only telco is working to transition to being a technology company, and laying the right foundation there, I believe, is going to play a really big role in the success of telcos moving forward into the 5G era and being positioned to deliver the services and the technology solutions that customers need in order to really maximize 5G. So I saw this as a really smart move, and I'm looking forward to seeing Kate take the helm at Lumen and see what happens.
Yes, the timing is excellent. I couldn't agree with you more, Shelly. I think the background is remarkable. Certainly, the most recent stint at Microsoft US does bode well in terms
Yeah,
of the fact that she's very expert at software and services. And
yeah,
clearly, that's a direction Lumen needs to go in, particularly since it's portraying itself as an enterprise platform dedicated to driving digital transformation across industrial revolution for type of scenarios and verticals. And I think it's also important to note that while she was at Microsoft, she was also in charge of $45 billion
yeah,
in P&L. So that I think will definitely lend itself to steering Lumen to, I think, what is also needed, a brand that will be more well received across the enterprise space.
right.
Certainly, I think when it comes to embracing more cloud native technologies, being able to position the company as a digital transformation vanguard type company,
Right.
that will be critical. And so, there's some work to be cut out here. For
Yeah,
example, that branding has to also connect emotionally. It can't simply be, okay, we're another techno that is can also support cloud technologies. It's
right.
about, okay, how are we unique? How are we different? How are we actually making a difference in the not only the organization but also in the lives of the people who work, particularly in the work from home type of settings. And in terms of just making the work experience all the more attractive for people who are working at Lumen.
Right. Well, it'll be very interesting to watch Kate Johnson at work and see what she's able to accomplish. I, for one, am rooting for her.